Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Today is Wednesday. It is March 10th. We can write this March 10, 2021 or 3/10/21 for the month of January, February, March, our third month of the year. Here's our Easter countdown. We have 24 days left until Easter. I wanted to start off by saying that if you are in speech therapy sessions with Mr. Suttles, I would like to recognize Mr. Suttles. He got Employee of the Month. Way to go, Mr. Suttles. Mr. Suttles is the bomb. So here at school, we will all be signing this because we are super proud of Mr. Suttles. He works very hard every day, and he meets our needs with not just speech, but with academics and social skills as well. So he's in our room 2 days a week. So if you have Mr. Suttles, make sure that you give him a woohoo. All right, so on into why today. We have our word study. I put on here some pictures if you have done anything creative with these words or definitions. Like I said, we went outside with chalk and we wrote our definitions out. So maybe you made drawings at home and you want to share those. Share them with me if that's what you did and you want to do that. Then we have, we're reading chapter 2. Chapter 2, what is weather? And complete the stands connection box. Now remember to use our notes. We have our main idea, our, I'm trying to look over there at the other room. The title gives us the topic. And then our umbrella. The umbrella is what it is mostly about. And then our rain. The details give us more examples of what the text is about. Okay, so you have your main ideas chart, and you have your fiction and nonfiction chart, your real talk, and your fairy tale talk. Okay, your real talk, and then your fact talk and your story talk. That's what it was, your fact talk and your story talk. So let those notes help you as you are filling out your standards connection box for reading. Okay, like what is the title? And guys, you should not be getting these wrong. Like I look back at some of us don't have capital letters. Titles get capitalized. We know fiction and nonfiction. What is the topic? Is it a biography? Is it about somebody? Is it about social studies? Or is it about science? And then compare this book to a book that you've been reading recently. We all go to the library. We all have library books. So compare it to a book you read. This is the time to say, well, my storybook is fiction, and the book that we're reading here in class is nonfiction. So that would be an example of telling me what the difference of what you're comparing. Maybe they're the same. Maybe you're reading a book full of facts. So it would be nonfiction, and this is nonfiction. So that's your time in that sentence there to tell me what you're reading differently than what we're reading in class. Remember, there's a blue box here you can click on. It'll open you up a new tab. So all you have to do is copy what it's asking you to do in the questions, okay? There should be no spelling wrong, and there should be correct capitalization on your titles and sentences when you write your sentences. Remember your mints. Your months and days get capitalized. I gets capitalized. Your name gets capitalized. Places you go to get capitalized, like a restaurant. Our school gets capitalized. The street you live on gets capitalized. Titles get capitalized. Our title gives us the topic. That gets capitalized, like a title of a book. And what was the next one? Start of sentences. MINTS is start of sentences. So all sentences get capitalized at the very beginning letter, end with a period. Okay. All right. Moving on from there.
There's more to do.
Okay, it's Wednesday. We go to the library on Wednesday, so I have assigned a library book. It is assigned to you. I'm just going to click on it from Dojo. So I have assigned the book St. Patrick's Day by Gail Gibbons. So this is a St. Patrick's book because St. Patrick's Day is in a week. Next Wednesday is the 17th. So exactly a week from now. So on Epic, I will type in, here's the book you will be reading right here. See, I've already read it, so I'm done with it. But at the very end, I thought, I wish this was at the very beginning because it talks about the different legends about St. Patrick's Day. So remember,
Legend.
if you are struggling on your own to read it, like I just did, you can click on the words and it will help you, okay?
Some.
So it'll give you the definition. You can hear it said to you out loud. So you all will be reading this book on Epic today. You will try your best to read this yourself or have an adult help you with the words that you may need help with. Now, math, we have subtraction to 100. So that would be all these boxes here. And then geometry, we have identifying angles, and then you'll have your supplementary and complementary angles, and then your adjacent and vertical angles. Again, I'll pull up on Google Drive here. All I do is type in math, and it's just shared, so you all have this as well in your notes. Come on. All right, so in our notes, I know we have these in our notes. So we know that array is a part of a line that has a starting point and goes on forever. An angle has it has arrays that go into endpoint, two different common endpoints. Our right angle, which is a 90 degrees, we can make a little square right here, knowing it's 90 degrees. Then, oh, you so cute, is anything smaller than 90 degrees. And then we have our octopus, which is big, and he's bigger than 90 degrees, which is an obtuse angle. And then we just have a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. So those are the different types of angles. So in this box here, or in this slide here, you are identifying what angle it is and what the degree is. I know we have on here the angle. I think it's this one. Yeah, with our guys. So knowing that we move these, so here's our 90 degree angle. So I will put this again into Dojo right here for you guys. I'll put it right above the geometry, okay? So you can play around on that website as well with the angles. So anything smaller, all in here is a cube. Anything bigger than this 90 degrees is that octopus, obtuse. And then we have our 180 degree, which is our straight angle. Okay. So you're identifying the angles there.
There's more to do.
Okay, knowing complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary add up to 90 degrees, and then supplementary equal 180 degrees. So there are your notes there for complementary and supplementary angles. Okay, so the orange angle. So we're exactly what it's asking us to do. The orange angle. This orange angle here is 150 degrees. The blue angle here is 30. So all we're doing is adding up the two angles to see how big this angle is. So let's do it on here. So we have 150 plus 30. Okay, so that would be 180, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that was 30, 3 or 10, 20, 30. So 50 plus 30 was 180. So this was, it was not a right angle.
No.
The pair of the angles make 180 degrees. Yes, it's one straight angle. So these are, oh, These are supplementary.
Supplementary.
Okay, so you complete these next
There's
slides
more to
there.
do.
You turn that in when you're done, but you complete all the rest of those slides, okay? All right, then for social studies, again, we have our economics lesson. This economics lesson, you will have this book right here about buying supplies. This talks about finding deals and saving money on certain things that you may need. So this is Micah's busy day, part 4, buying supplies. And then you have right here, comparing prices to spending, just smart spending. So then you'll have those comprehension questions to do. Social studies, here we go, here, this N2I library book, and then your comprehension questions. And then our life skills lesson, you have 2 videos to watch. It's important that you watch these videos before completing that box.
At smilebox.com, you can find any card you can think of.
Any card I can think of?
Any card.
Because this talks about the different regions. You all will have to, all the different regions of North America, the big map that we live on. So you guys will be identifying these regions of our map of North America. And you are going to have to, over here, place what the temperature is in these regions. So it's important that you watch the video because it talks all about the different regions. So maybe when it talks, I thought about here in the classroom, how I'm going to do this is we are going to watch the video. And then when it talks about a certain region, I'm going to pause it and say, okay, now let's move in whether it was hot in this climate, whether the soil was, which that wasn't one of the options, but it talks about the different soil and how different animals and species survive in there. Maybe there's lots of thunderstorms in a certain area. So what we were going to do here is when it talks about a certain region, I'm going to stop the video. We'll fill this out for that region and then move on to the next region. So we don't forget at the end of the video what we learned throughout the video. There's 2 of those to watch. So that one talks really good about, it's a lot of pictures and talking, where this one is more, this one's very specific as she's filling out this map.
Welcome to this year's first.
So both of these videos need to be watched, and they will help you then in deciding on whether you would want to be a meteorologist or not, trying to figure out what the weather is in the certain regions. I guess I spelled meteorologist wrong. And then for science, so we completed our, this should be a link here. Hold on. Okay, so here is our link here. Yesterday, we completed the steps to our experiment. This was a pretty cool experiment. It didn't last very long, so it's not a very long video, but
We're going to record this for our learners. Okay, so in this experiment, we are going to be figuring out whether warm air or cold air causes thunderstorms.
okay, so you learn about cold air and warm air meeting, and that's what creates a thunderstorm, is the different temperatures of our climate in the air. So you will watch this video, and then you will have
There's more to
the
do.
complete the review and share findings video box. So you'll see here that we start our experiment and we see the different, like right here, here's our reaction to the cold and the hot air. So that's it was a pretty cool experiment. So you will have that to complete. And then right here is science experiment activity 4, and it talks about the findings about what happened during that experiment.
There's more to do.
So that would be it for today. I want to remind you again that, Alexa's box, a lot of us have filled this out. If you still have not done it, go ahead and complete it today. I have shared it with you. So if you need me to share it again, it's shared. As you see there, it's shared with 12 people. If you cannot find it, you can do your Google search, Alexa's memorial page in your Google Drive, and you can pull it up that way. So again, this is going in to the yearbook. She will have her own memorial page from us, her classmates and her teachers. And if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and fill a sentence out and write your name there so we know who that was. And the epic reading for today, the Happy St. Patrick's Day. So tomorrow, I'm going to have you guys filling out this I am lucky because, and each student will then, like this was my slide here with my name. Each slide will be one student. So I am lucky because I can. I am lucky because I am. I am lucky because I have. So we'll be doing this tomorrow. So just kind of a highlight for tomorrow, I guess. So kind of after you're reading for St. Patrick's Day, you'll kind of get a more understanding of that. And that's just one of the things we do. I'm lucky because that's kind of what the holiday is kind of about, which you'll read more about it like I read today. So you'll read more about what it's all about. That would be it for today, guys. I'll be watching you sign in. I'll say good morning. Make sure you respond to me. I hope everybody has a great day. It's supposed to be really nice. Yesterday we went out, actually. We all ate lunch outside. We celebrated. Kaylina, she filled out her I followed directions card. It wasn't student of the month. It was she filled out her I followed directions punch card. So she got that all filled in. She got to eat with a friend at lunch. So maybe you all can go outside for lunch, send me pictures. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.